What's up, YouTube, and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be talking about advice for finals week because I'm having finals week like next week. Next week meaning like a few days from now. And I know some of you who are my viewers are probably having finals too. So today I just wanted to share with you a little bit of some advice. So let's get started. So the first advice that I would give anybody who's having finals week right now is to start studying early. Yep, you heard it. Start studying early because if you wait till finals week to start studying, you might not be able to retain all the information that you're getting. Honestly, I've been starting this week, and I'm also using all of my weekend. I'm not working. I've just basically put everything back and focusing on finals week. So just start early. And then the second advice that I would give people is to attend the last day of class. So I know most students don't like attending the last day of class because you think it's not worth it. There's going to be student presentations or you're just turning in your paper. I'm telling you, go to the last day of class because usually these are when your professor has maybe a study guide that they might sneakily give to other students who come on the last day. I know because I've had this experience before also. Some professors like to give off credit to students who showed up to class. If a majority of the class wasn't there, this has also happened to me as well. Like my Spanish professor decided to give whoever showed up 4 bonus points for showing up, and it was like 3 of us in the class. So go to the last day of class. And then reorganize your notes. So sometimes throughout the semester, your notes just get all discombobulated. You just put them everywhere. This is a time to reorganize your notes so you know which pages go with which chapter, and then this will help you in your retention. So the fourth advice that I have is to drink water. I know about this time, a lot of us are drinking our caffeine. You know, you're drinking your coffee, you're drinking, these energy drinks. Honestly, energy drinks are not even good for you anyway. So just don't do that to yourself. I personally, whenever I drink energy drinks, it makes my heartbeat go a little faster. I don't know if it's just me, but hit me in the comments if you feel the same way. The fifth advice that I would give people is to eat a clean diet. Yes, even in this time, it is important for you to eat a clean diet because your body is just constantly stressing itself, and it's important to just provide it some good nutrients. And this way, your brain works as well, so you can retain your information that you're learning in class and organize your notes according to chapters and sections in your mind. The sixth advice is to exercise. Exercise or meditate whenever you are feeling stressed. I know this works for me. Whenever I've been sitting down studying for 6 hours straight, I end up going to the gym and just releasing some of that energy that I have, some of my anger too, okay? And just meditate in your dorm, just sit there, do some yoga poses. It always helps to calm you down. It really does. The seventh thing that I would say is to form a study group. So if you are struggling in a class and it's about to be finals week, just form a study group with a group of students that maybe you've been sitting with all semester. It doesn't hurt to just ask a few of those smart students to just help you out. Form a study group and get to studying. I always find it helpful whenever I study with other people because other people retain things from class that I've retained from class, and when you put that together, it makes magic. So form a study group. And then find a place to study. So for me personally, my places of studying is different depending on the day and the amount of hours that I can put into studying. So number one is the library. The library is designed to be a study area unless you are hanging out with some other people that's making the library not a place for you to study. So study at your library. Another place to study at is your dorm. I know in my dorm right now, we have a study room in every dorm, and often whenever no one's in there, I sneak in there and I, do my studying. A third place you can study is a classroom. So whenever it's late at night and all of the late classes are done for the day, you can always just walk into an empty classroom and have the whole room to yourself. It's wonderful. You can use the board. Sometimes you can even choose. I usually do this actually. You can choose the classroom that you are going to be having your final exam in and sit in a specific seat. This also helps with retention too. Sit in that specific seat and just keep practicing, keep rewriting your notes. Just sit there and on test day, sit in that exact same spot, and I promise you that you are going to get a good grade in that class. And then, of course, it's very important to get your beauty sleep, okay? Sleep, y'all. This is time for your body to relax. Sleeping is very good for you. It will help reduce stress. You can release some energy. You could just relax when you're sleeping. So at least get 7 hours of sleep. It doesn't have to be a full 8 hours, but 7 is what I would recommend. So the 10th thing that I would recommend is to meet up with your professor or your TA if you are still struggling with some topics in that class. I typically do this. I just schedule all of my professors on the last week, and I basically go to each and one of them and I talk to them about what's expected on the test and what I can do to better study and better retain whatever we learned in class. Sometimes you can even sneak a few, just ask them a few questions that will trick them into giving you some answers, Sometimes I do that. And professors love it. They love giving you whatever's going to be on the exam because some professors are not out there to trick you. I know it's hard to believe, but they're not some of them are not out there to trick you. Some of them are really out here to help you. So all you have to do is just ask. And the 11th thing is to limit distractions. So y'all see this? This phone is a distraction. Put it to silent or just turn it off when you're studying, okay? Because when you're on a phone, you are on Instagram, you're on Twitter, you're on Facebook, you're on Pinterest. You're just doing something that you're not supposed to doing. You're doing everything else but studying. So take all the distractions away, okay? Just turn them off. And last but not least is to treat yourself. Yes, you heard that. I said treat yourself. So what I do to treat myself is I get myself some chocolate, okay? Y'all, my favorite. I don't even know if I have a favorite type of chocolate. I just like chocolate. So whenever I'm feeling stressed, I just get myself a little piece of chocolate and I eat it. And yeah, that's what I do. So find out what you can do to treat yourself, and please do not watch no Netflix, because if you watch Netflix, you're going to be watching that for hours and after hours, episode after episode. So that's a distraction at that point. That's not treating yourself. So do something, find something that you can treat yourself with, okay? Thank you guys, and hit me up in the comments about how finals week is going for you. Hit the thumbs up button and subscribe if you already haven't. Bye guys.